The North does not make excuses. It makes warriors. The North does not make excuses. They did not wake and ask if they were ready. They woke and put their armor on and went. The cold was not their enemy, it trained them, and every scar they carried was well spent.
Feel the frost and call it yours. Hear the darkness call your name.
Know the ones who rise without an answer
All the ones the North will always claim. Vikings never kneel
to cold a storm of fear.
Frost Valkyries watch,
They mark the ones who persevere,
not the ones who fought when it was easy,
but the ones who fought when everything was gone.
rise
The North has always built its strongest.
rise from everything that tried to bring them down.
She watched the ones who fell and chose to stand again. She watched the ones who bled and did not quit. The Valkyries do not come for those who give up. They come for those who never learn the word.
Vikings never kneel
To cold a storm of fear,
Frost Valkyries watch,
they mock the ones who persevere,
not the ones who fought when it was easy,
but the ones who fought when everything was gone. Rise! The North has always built its strongest.
rise from everything that tried to bring them down.
The North does not reward the ones who hesitate. It rewards the ones who move when everything says stop. And when the Frost Valkyries descend at midnight, they only come for those who gave their last drop.
I have watched you fall before. I have counted every time you chose to rise. The North has been building you for longer than you know, and I have been waiting for the moment you finally see what you already are. Vikings never kneel
To cold a storm of fear,
Frost Valkyries watch,
they mock the ones who persevere,
not the ones who fought when it was easy,
but the ones who fought when everything was gone.
rise
The North has always built its strongest.
rise from everything that tried to bring them down.
The North does not make excuses. It makes warriors.
It always has,
It always has.
it always has,
It always has.
it always has.
She does not count his victories. She counts the moments he almost stopped. She does not count his victories.
The battles won meant nothing in her counting. The enemies defeated left no trace.
She watched instead the moment in the fighting, when quitting would have been so easy to embrace. Feel the moment when the sword grows heavy. Hear the whisper telling you to fall. Know the frost Valkyrie is only ever watching. That single breath before you answer the call. She counts not victories, but moments he could quit.
Roast Valkyrie watches
The choice made in that pit.
not the battle won with strength that never wavered,
But the battle fought.
when everything's set to fall.
Choice, the only thing that ever mattered was the choosing. Choice
Is what the frost Valkyrie remembers most of all.
She has seen 10,000 warriors triumph. She barely remembers half of what they won. She remembers every time one almost fell, and chose instead to fight until the war was done.
She counts not victories,
But moments he could quit.
Roast Valkyrie watches
The choice made in that pit.
not the battle won with strength that never wavered,
But the battle fought.
when everything's set to fall.
Choice, the only thing that ever mattered was the choosing. Choice
Is what the frost Valkyrie remembers most of all.
The strongest Viking still has moments breaking, where everything inside him says to end. She does not judge him for the moment weakness. She judges what he chooses after when.
I have watched champions almost fall. I have watched unknown Vikings almost fall. The difference was never the strength, it was the choosing. Every soul in Valhalla had a moment where stopping was the easier truth, and chose otherwise. She counts not victories,
But moments he could quit.
Roast Valkyrie watches
The choice made in that pit.
not the battle won with strength that never wavered,
But the battle fought.
when everything's set to fall.
Choice, the only thing that ever mattered was the choosing. Choice
Is what the frost Valkyrie remembers most of all.
She does not count his victories.
She counts the moments he almost stopped,
And chose not to.
every single time, every time. Every time.
Every time. Valhalla was not promised to everyone. It was earned. Was not promised to everyone. bled on frozen ground without complaining. They carried what would break a lesser man. They did not need a reason to keep going. The North was reason enough to stand.
Feel the weight become your weapon.
Hear the Valkyries mark your name.
Know the ones who rose from nothing
Are the ones Valhalla came to claim. Vikings never kneel to cold or storm or fear. Frost Valkyries watch, they mock the ones who persevere.
Not the ones who fought when it was easy, but the ones who fought when everything was gone.
Rise, the North has always built its strongest. Rise,
From everything that tried to bring them down.
she passed the ones who quit without a glance. She stopped at those who bled and kept their oath. The Valkyries have always known the difference between the ones who lived and those who chose. Vikings never kneel
To cold or storm or fear,
Frost Valkyries watch.
they mark the ones who persevere. Not the ones who fought when it was easy, but the ones who fought when everything was gone.
Rise, the North has always built its strongest. Rise,
From everything that tried to bring them down.
the ones Valhalla wanted were not perfect. They were broken and they rose and broke again.
But every time they chose to keep on standing, the Valkyries moved one step closer then.
You were not born for easy.
The North does not make easy.
Every wound you carried
Every storm you walk through,
was not punishment.
it was preparation.
For the moment I arrive,
And call your name.
Vikings never kneel.
Too cold or storm or fear,
Frost Valkyries watch.
they mark the ones who persevere. Not the ones who fought when it was easy, but the ones who fought when everything was gone.
Rise, the North has always built its strongest. Rise,
From everything that tried to bring them down.
Valhalla was not promised to everyone. It was earned.
Every single day, every single day, every single day.
The North teaches one lesson to everyone.
Not everyone learns it the same.
The North teaches one lesson to everyone. The frost falls equal on the strong and weak alike. The storm does not choose favorites in the night. Every Viking faces the exact same winter, but not every Viking walks out with the same light.
Feel the cold that falls the same on all of them. Hear the wind that treats no soul unfair. Know the frost Valkyrie watches not the weather,
but what each Viking carries when he's standing there.
One lesson for all,
but not the same result.
Frost Valkyrie watches
The answer each Viking learns.
It's not the frost itself that touches every shoulder, but the fire that some men build and others do not find.
Learn, the North was never cruel, it was just honest.
Learn,
and let the frost Valkyrie
see what your winter has designed.
She watched 1,000 Vikings face the same storm. She watched them rise in 1,000 different ways.
Some broke beneath the weight of equal weather.
Some forged themselves
through the exact same day. One lesson for all,
but not the same result.
Frost Valkyrie watches
The answer each Viking learns.
not the frost itself that touches every shoulder, but the fire that some men build and others do not find.
Learn, the North was never cruel, it was just honest.
Learn,
and let the frost Valkyrie
see what your winter has designed.
The North does not owe explanations. It gives the frost the same to every door. What separates the Vikings in Valhalla is only what they built when frost was law.
I have watched the same winter break some men completely and forge others into something the world had never seen.
The frost was identical.
The difference was never the north.
The difference was always
what they chose to become inside it. One lesson for all,
but not the same result.
Frost Valkyrie watches
The answer each Viking learns.
not the frost itself that touches every shoulder, but the fire that some men build and others do not find.
Learn, the North was never cruel, it was just honest. And let the frost Valkyrie
See what your winter has designed.
The North teaches one lesson to everyone.
Not everyone learns it the same.
And that difference became their whole story.
Their whole story.
Their whole story. He did not look back twice. Once was enough to remember.
He did not look back twice.
above his father's rooftop. The children still played where he once played too. He stood upon the drakkar in the harbor and gave the village one last look he knew. Feel the shore grow smaller in the distance, hear the voices fade behind the wind. Know the frost Valkyrie watches every Viking who sails toward what he may never see again. One last look at home before the water took him far. Frost Valkyrie watching from beyond the northern star. Not the one who never left the safety of his village, but the one who said with to lose. Sail. The ones who leave still carry home inside them. Sail and let the frost Valkyrie be the eyes he chose. She saw the mother standing on the shoreline.
She saw the son who could not turn around.
The ones who sailed with love still burning in them
were the ones whose names she never let go down.
Before the water took him far.
Frost Valkyrie watching
from beyond the northern star.
Not the one who never left the safety of his village, but the one who sailed with everything to lose.
Sail.
The ones who leave still carry home inside them.
Sail and let the frost Valkyrie
be the eyes he chose.
He carried home inside his chest like embers.
Through every storm and every frozen mile,
the village he had left was not behind him.
It rode with him through every single trial.
I watched him give that final look, not with fear,
with gratitude.
He did not know if he'd return,
but he was thankful
for the smoke,
for the children playing,
for the one last look
that he was given.
One last look at home before the water took him far.
Frost Valkyrie watching
from beyond the northern star.
Not the one who never left the safety of his village, but the one who sailed with everything to lose.
Sail.
The ones who leave still carry home inside them.
Sail and let the frost Valkyrie
be the eyes he chose.
He did not look back twice. Once was enough to remember,
and that memory carried him
through everything after. Everything. The enemy was never the first battle. Fear was. The enemy was never the first battle. He stood before the shield wall in the morning. His hands shook once before they gripped the spear. He did not fight the enemy in that moment. He fought the voice inside that whispered fear.
Feel the shaking hand before it steadies. Hear the fear before it turns to will.
Know the frost Valkyrie watches this first battle, the one that happens before the fighting starts to spill. He beat the fear first before he beat the foe.
Frost Valkyrie saw it,
the war that no one else would know.
not the battle fought with axes on the frozen field,
but the one fought silent in the space before he moved. Conquer the enemy inside is harder to defeat.
conquer.
That is the war the Frost Valkyrie approved. She saw 1,000 warriors face their armies. She saw the fear behind 1,000 eyes. The ones who beat it silently before them were the ones who earned her wings and skies.
He beat the fear first
Before he beat the foe,
Frost Valkyrie saw it,
the war that no one else would know.
not the battle fought with axes on the frozen field,
But the one fought silent in the space before he moved.
conquer.
The enemy inside is harder to defeat.
Conquer.
That is the war the Frost Valkyrie approved. The enemy across the field could see his weapon, but no one saw the battle underneath. The one he fought alone against the shaking was one before he ever bared his teeth.
I do not measure Vikings by their kills. I measure them by that first moment when the shaking almost won and did not. That battle happens when no one looks, and I am always looking.